Well, this video will be a brief presentation of Muggle Quidditch. In other words, Quidditch played in our world by people who have no magic powers. But first, let's remind the rules of Quidditch in the wizarding world. They are 7 players on each team, moving over the playground on flying broomsticks and playing with 4 balls. 3 of the players are the chasers. The chasers throw the quaffle to each other and try to get it through one of the hoops to score a goal. They win 10 points every time the quaffle goes through one of the hoops. On each side, there is also another player called the keeper. He flies around the hoops of his team and stops the other team from scoring. There are also 2 beaters. Their job is to protect their side from the bludgers, which are 2 balls that rocket around and try to knock players off their broomsticks. So the beaters prevent the bludgers from hitting their partners and try to knock them towards the other team. The last member of the team is the seeker. His job is to catch the golden snitch before the other team's seeker. The golden snitch is a small ball with little wings. It's very hard to catch because it's so fast and difficult to see. Whichever seeker catches the snitch wins his team an extra 150 points. A game of Quidditch only ends when the snitch is caught. Muggle Quidditch differs on some points from those rules, but remains quite close of this original version. Only a few elements vary. For instance, the players must run holding their broomsticks with at least one hand, otherwise they are offside. The bludgers are balls thrown by the beaters on members of the other team, and when someone is touched by a bludger, he has to drop the quaffle, run to one of his team's hoop, and touch it before being onside again. The team who catches the snitch wins an extra 30 points instead of 150. The golden snitch is represented by a tennis ball inside a sock, hanging from the shorts of a neutral player who has to be dressed up in yellow. It might be noted that this sport, inspired by fiction and looking at first sight like a joke, is more and more spread throughout the world. Currently, about 15 countries have their national Muggle Quidditch federation.